Ми розпочинаємо робочий день в українському кризу.
We start our working day at UCMC, and the topic of the first press briefing is how Ukrainians are going to break the Guinness World Record for the largest English lesson in the world. Our guests are Katrina Self, representative of Press, Education and Culture Section, U.S. Embassy to Ukraine, Christi, Hofland, Director of American House, Kyiv, and Mustafa Nayyem, founder of the NGO GoGlobal. So, first we give the floor to Katrina Self.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Katrina Self from the U.S. Embassy, and we're very excited to be here today to tell you about our attempt to break the Guinness World Record for largest language lesson in the world. And I'm here to just tell you a little bit about how this idea got started. It started as a way to celebrate America Days that's going on this weekend in Lviv. So we thought, let's start with a huge English lesson in Lviv, outside, get everyone to speak English to celebrate the Year of English. And then we thought, well, that's small, why stop there? Let's go countrywide, nationwide, all of Ukraine, all speaking English, all taking the same English lesson at the same time, all over the country. And we thought, this is great. People were really excited about the idea. And we thought, well, why stop there? Let's show the world what Ukraine can do by breaking a Guinness World Record. So we applied to the Guinness World Records, and they accepted our application. And now, on Saturday, we want everyone to show up at 12:30 to attempt to break the Guinness World Record. Again, it's for largest language lesson in the world. It is an English lesson, and my colleague Christi can tell you a little bit more about the English lesson. But it's for all ages, all levels of English, and you can register to participate on our website. And on GoGlobal's website, you go to uaspeaking.org/GoRecord. And right now, we have 86 locations all across Ukraine, and you can register to participate at one of those locations. We have huge locations here in Kyiv at St. Sophia Square. We have one in Lviv in front of the Opera House, and we are really excited for all of Ukraine to work together to show how international Ukraine is by celebrating the Year of English and doing the same English lesson at the same time. So I'll hand it over to Christi for a little bit more. Thank you.
Thanks, Katrina. So we're looking for 9,000 people to break the Guinness World Record for largest language lesson in the world. We're trying to achieve this goal, so we need all the help we can get. The more people who can join us, the better. It doesn't matter your level of English. It doesn't matter your age. All ages are welcome. And it doesn't matter where you are in Ukraine. We have, as Katrina said, venues all over the country. Kyiv, Lviv, but also Severodonetsk, Zaporizhzhia, Dnipropetrovsk, Uzhgorod. So if you go to the website, uaspeaking.org/GoRecord, you can find the location nearest you and sign up. It's really easy. Just join a group. The lesson itself is on the website already. It's in Ukrainian and in English. So if you're not sure, if you're nervous, you can see what we're going to do ahead of time. You can translate it. The whole event is free. There's going to be prizes. There will be contests for oldest participant, youngest participant, most creative costumes, best location. We're going to be live streaming the event from Lviv. If you go to Ukraine Speaking Facebook page, you'll see starting at 12:30 on Saturday, you can join us live from Lviv. And I think maybe that's everything I have. So please join us and see you on Saturday.
Дякую, пані Крісті. До нас також доєдналась Анна Роговченко, представниця проекту Capital English.
Joined us, so Anna Rogovchenko is given the floor. I'm Capital English project manager. These are municipal English courses for all the Kyivans, and in half a year we carried out lessons for 6,000 people. So English is very important for Ukrainians. This is needed for Kyivans, for all the Ukrainians. And on the 28th, we will hold the event on St. Sophia Square. And people can join us. And also in Lviv, there will be location near Opera Theatre. And in St. Sophia Square, there will be an event. And there will be representatives of the Commission. Go Global, speak English.
Thank you, Miss Anna. And now, Mr. Nayyem, I would balance our company and I will talk in English. On Saturday, I'm sure everything will be very good and we will reach success. We will achieve success. The record of 2006 was established in Germany. There were 65,000 people, 6,500 people, and we hope that we will gather more people, that we will gather 9,000 people. This is very important that this is happening this year when this year is named the Year of English Language. Last year we could only imagine, we could only hope to have so many English courses in Ukraine, so many learners of English. So I am sure that on Saturday we will prove that we want to learn English. We want to master English and to beat the record. All of us should go out to the squares in big cities and in small towns. So please visit our site speakingenglish.records, where you will find all information about what is happening in your city. Just push the button, I want to be a participant. It doesn't depend on your level of English, your age. It doesn't matter what is your age or level. You can join our event. This event will take place in many locations, and if you want your town to join our event, you can file an application. I know that locations are in Mariupol, in Kramatorsk. This is very important for us because those cities are in very difficult situations now. The main locations will be in Lviv and Kyiv. In Lviv, the ambassador of the USA will be there, Jeffrey Pyatt. He will be there. He will be the main teacher in our country, in the west part of Ukraine. And in the central part of Ukraine, Capital English will be leading, and I'm sure all of you will join also. We were promised that Deputy Minister of Education also will deliver a lesson, her personal lesson. Her name is Inna Savsun. This record we will beat. I am sure we will do that, because out of 86 locations, even if in every location we will gather 100 persons, and I am sure that on Sofievska Square we will have more people. I'm sure that we will hit the record, and then we will go forward, we will follow up. So please come and visit our event. And the Guinness Book of World Records will be added the such step as the largest lesson of English on our territory. And now the series of questions.
Anyone can get engaged in the event. So if you know at this point how many are already registered for the project all over Ukraine, if you know any numbers, maybe?
We don't have exact numbers yet, but we know thousands will be doing this already. We expect a huge number in Lviv, a huge number here in St. Sophia Square, and again, we have 86 locations already set up, and for each location, in order for them to register as location, they had to have 25 participants. So if you put those numbers together, we are getting closer and closer to breaking this record, but again, we need your help. We need everyone to come out to do this lesson. It's going to be fantastic, and you can register on the website. If you don't have time to register, just show up on Saturday. Please, anyone can come. Show up on Saturday at 12:30. Thank you.
Я хочу додати, що це означає, що в нас вже є.
This means that we have already 5,000 organizers. This means that even if 25 persons will come upon the call of one organizer, this means that we will beat the record already, because 4,000 of administering organizers we already have. The main thing is that if you can't register on website, just join us at the squares, join our event.
Teachers, yes, it will be on location. How many teachers will be on each location?
So at each location, there needs to be at least one instructor. I know in Lviv we have 2 teachers. In Kyiv on Sophia Square, there will also be 2. But there's one lesson leader minimum for each location. And the lesson plan is on the website, so all of us will be doing the exact same lesson all together all across the country.
Thank you.
Колеги, чи є ще запитання або уточнення до наших спікерів? Так, будь ласка, представляйтесь.
Good day. Okay, and can you say where was a previous record and how many people were there?
So the previous record was in Germany, and they had 6,287. So we're calling on 9,000 Ukrainians to come out so we can really beat that record, but we need to again have 6,288 to beat the record. Guinness has very strict requirements about, as you can imagine, about counting, about having witnesses, and so every venue, every location is working extremely hard to meet those requirements, and we're all working hard here. So all we're doing is for you to come out and participate, and we'll make sure those Guinness requirements are met.
Дякую, колеги. Чи є ще запитання з аудиторії?
Are there any questions in the audience?
Could you elaborate a bit more on what other organizations or institutions support this project? Because as I know, British Council on its turn organizes one of such lessons in its Kyiv office, maybe some other organizations.
Absolutely. We have, as I said, a huge team of people working on this, not just who's up here today. We have a British Council who is an organizer, again, capital English, America House Kyiv, the Windows on America. I think we have 25 windows across Ukraine. Masterclass is doing a huge venue. Am I missing anyone? Let's see. Obviously GoGlobal. Yes, of course, GoGlobal. Peace Corps volunteers are helping out. Universities across Ukraine. The Ministry of Culture is supporting this. High schools, colleges, private English schools are hosting this, universities, and just people who want to help break the record and want to learn English. So it is a Ukraine-wide event. It is Ukraine-wide that everyone is working together. So it's fantastic. Did I miss anyone? I'm sure I did, but there are organizations across Ukraine that are working hard together to achieve this goal.
Дякую, друзі. На цій ноті будемо завершити прес-конференцію. До скорої зустрічі. Thank you for coming and looking forward to seeing you here in the nearest future. Thank you.
Dear colleagues, our next press briefing is at 12:30. Colonel Alexander Motuzyanik.